What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while, but season 5 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is out. I've been trying to catch up with other games, but this really attracted my attention with a lot of the changes that are coming. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so season 5 patch notes. Wednesday, August the 2nd. Stability, this update contains several fixes, reduce the number of known crashes, because on PC, for a fact, you had to scan and repair so much when the game first came out. We continue to prioritize increased stability and crash fixes across all platforms. I haven't had any issues on PS5, which is what I mainly play on, but I do play Warzone on PC here and there. The new Battle Pass, which is going to be the Black Cell Battle Pass for Season 5. It looks like it has a premium tier up here and then your regular tiers here and here. So the skin for the Shadow Company Arthur joins Black Cell. So this is actually a pretty cool skin. It has like a gold helmet. One of the Shadow Company's best. Arthur is redacted. All we know is that he is a warrior to the core, no face, only a call sign. He is apparently a legend, but no legible record were found. And the only companion he associates with is his second in command, a K9 unit in Merlin. Let's go. We got a K9 in the game. All right, so new tactical pets companion feature. New to Modern Warfare 2, operators will have the option to bring companions alongside them in multiplayer, battle royale, and DMZ mode. This provides the unparalleled benefit of companionship along with a devastating finishing move. There's the bark and bite finishing move for the bundle, which I'm guessing Merlin and the other tactical pets. Also, there's going to be more than just the dog. Cannot be harmed in any way and play a role in finishing moves. Just remember to equip the finishing move separate from the companion when editing your chosen operator. So they also have this new battle buddy. A new addition to Modern Warfare 2 is a battle buddy. It's a virtual assistant who acts as a mini announcer with some additional personality. Gwen, which is this one, is the first as her gun screen, which she prefers as opposed to Battle Buddy is packaged with Arthur and his K9 unit Merlin. Just perform well with her equip because she has no time to assist with anything but successful mission. She will call out kill streak activations, kills, including with specific weapons or equipment and other in-game personal events, especially when you win or perform well in the match. So she's gonna have like this AI kind of responses that, AI's been hot lately. So this little battle buddy or her gun screen, Gwen, is definitely gonna give you a little more characteristic to your kills and everything like that. So the new operators that we have is Oz. When General Shepard asked him to take lead in the cyber defense division of the MPC group, Oz was ready to join Shadow Company as their de facto leader. Oz uses both his elite special operations toolset on the ground as well as his skills in cyber warfare. So it's a pretty cool skid, pretty cool operator they have introduced. And guys, we know who this is. Graves. He's back. You probably have questions. Graves does not have time for answers. He says he has never in that tank that exploded at the hands of the 141, and he's back to business. So if you remember in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, Graves was in the tank that blew up in the campaign mission, the very second to last or very last mission, and he supposedly died, but he's not dead. So we're gonna find out in the season 5 what's going on and why he's back. New operator Mila. Biographical intel for this operator has been redacted, so we don't know anything about her. And then Velikan, the Shadow Company warden of Building 21, just got ousted by Coney Group. So now this giant is ready for new operation. Okay. And then we do have an event coming up. It's going to be Task Force 141 versus Shadow Company. So it's going to be an event for Modern Warfare 2, Warzone, and DMZ. So you're going to get rewards as the two factions go back to back, trying to get kills, trying to get points, and picking a faction so you can win those rewards. So faction showdown. Choose Task Force 141 or Shadow Company. The faction with the most eliminations at the end of the event wins. Players can switch factions at any time during the event. Complete all 5 challenges for each faction to unlock a mastery reward for that faction. Completing all challenges for the winning faction earns additional rewards. So you get 2 times XP, you get some vehicle skins, you get some charms, you get mastery weapons, blueprint. So that's pretty cool. I've always liked the events that they have in Call of Duty. especially the Halloween events for Modern Warfare 1 and Warzone 1. Those were incredible. Choose a side, fight until the last minute, get rewarded, and await further orders as the event concludes prior to mid-season. The event will kick off on August 4th. Call of Duty 50 Years of Hip Hop. There are a couple skins that were leaked on Twitter or X, and they have the celebrations for 50 Years of Hip Hop. Modern Warfare 2 will have free content and special bundles available throughout 3 war tracks, Weapon Blueprint, Operator, Snoop Dogg, Nicki Minaj, and 21 Savage. So it's what Snoop Dogg looks like, Nicki Minaj, and then 21 is redacted. It looks like he has like that hat with the dreads or the braids. So gameplay, this is what everyone's been waiting for. I actually left the game for a little bit because of stuff like this. So slide movement gameplay improvement, decrease slide time and increase slide velocity so that the player covers the same distance in shorter amount of time. Allow the player to fire slightly sooner after initiating a slide. So those are big changes for movement opposed to Warzone 1. So we'll see how these are implemented when we get into game and see what the big changes are. If anything, nothing might have changed. Jump, small increase to the lateral velocity, boost while jumping, small reduction to the landing slowdown penalty while landing. So they did a small reduction to the landing slowdown penalty when you hit the ground. Weapons for the season are going to be the FR Advancer, the AR, with the blinding fire rate and exceptionally maneuverability in the right arms. This aggressive rifle can dominate the battlefield. Unlocked via the battle pass. So this is actually a pretty cool looking weapon. And then we have a sniper, the Karak 300. This semi-auto bullpup sniper rifle features an exceptionally high fire rate and a unique design for best-in-class handling and stability when on the move. Unlocked via the battle pass. And then the next one we have is customizable throwing knives. Players can now select lethal equipment skin. So that's actually pretty cool. I think that's beta feature, or you can switch your knives. I don't remember. I think it's your actual knives that you melee with. But now that you can change your throwing knives, that's pretty cool. So as far as equipment, these are the adjustments. The drill charge got to reduce damage from drilling when a player is stuck with the drill charge, providing a larger opportunity for death from explosion. Recon drone's health bar now updates every time the drone is accessed, so it shows you the little health bar. Tactical cameras removed audio distortion when failing to use a tactical camera. Perks: Bomb Squad will not protect against death from explosive equipment stuck directly to the player when fully armored in Warzone. If you get stuck with a Semtex, you're gonna be protected by Bomb Squad, so you won't die instantly. Quick Fix added visual cues for attacking someone with an active Quick Fix. That's pretty nice, so you can see a visual cue. Entering an objective with Quick Fix equipped will now visually show when the health generation effect is active. That is very nice. Audio improvements. These are just improvements for headsets, televisions, monitors, etc. Audiobook fixes. Fixed an issue where the knife pickers could play an incorrect sound. Fixed an issue where the out of bounds sound would repeat incorrectly. UX UI, there is a big change to the menu system. So they updated the COD HQ landing page. It adds tiles to the game selection, allowing players to jump to a specific row of the COD HQ menu. We got Modern Warfare 2. This is the What's Hot section, multiplayer, Ground War, Raid, all the multiplayer modes. Then when you jump into Warzone, you have Feature, DMZ, Resurgence, Solo, Squads. Then you have a skin carousel in the lobby, so now you can change your skin while you're here in the lobby and the game is loading. While searching for a match. Combat detail widget, while a new widget that provides full info upon player death, who killed you, what weapon, how many shots, etc. Widget will list multiple players and environmental damage when applicable. So when you're playing multiplayer, it will show you who killed you on the top right, telling you what player, how much damage, how many shots. So it's very good to know where you died from. Vehicles, there's a new vehicle in Al Mazrah. It is the MRAP, which is the big truck that you see here. Vehicle roughly the size of the shape of the cargo truck. The MRAP is equipped with heavy combat with additional armor plating and turrets, making it slower yet effective vehicle for attack and defense. Grenade turret in the front, machine turret in the back. So it is a big vehicle, very slow, but it will take people down. The MRAP driver can launch smoke grenades so you can hide or you can, stop getting shot at. Spawns locked in Battle Royale and DMZ key can be purchased at buy station. So it looks like you need to buy a key at the buy station, go to the truck and use it. Now, there is a dirt bike in Warzone now and DMZ. A nimble and rapid form of transportation, the dirt bike is ready for operators to lose enemies through tight alleys, perform hairpin turns on a dime, and get across any map without much cover but with plenty of style. The driver can perform 9 unique tricks, earn a bonus for performing tricks and combos. And we have a bunch of global fixes for UI, UX, double XP, headshots, just a bunch of stuff that they just needed to quality of life changes. PC and console settings, introducing echo mode, found in the graphic settings menu with 3 options off. Same behavior as all previous updates with no power savings. Minimal frame rate capped at 60, but slightly drop in 3D resolution. The multiplayer in Warzone lobbies yields a power saving of 20%. So it's just like if you want to save power so you can turn these features on and your frame rate can get capped. Special ops, a bunch of bug fixes there. I'll just leave this up for a second. You guys can read through it. And then multiplayer, new maps. Punta Bar 6v6 is a recently evacuated tourist attraction in Las Almas. Once a bustling town on a hill overlooking a beautiful South American beach. Prepare to fight up and down the hill, maneuvering through stops, across rooftops, and through abandoned residences to take control of the area centered around the cobblestone street. So this is looks like a map from Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, like I believe it's England or something like that. It looks kind of like it, but I'm not sure. Another map is Strike 6v6. Fan favorite Strike returns to Call of Duty with a familiar to many veteran players with some updates for Modern Warfare 2. So this is a map from back in the day that is returned. It obviously looks different. It has a reskin, but Strike was a good map back in the day. Lounge. So there's a gunfight map. This compact map for gunfight and other small squad modes have place in high scale, high octane club. Take the stairs or climb to the balcony for a view across the main chamber, and when the center gets too hot, try your luck in the game room under the spotlights and the stage behind the grand piano. So it's a very tight map, but it will be for gunfight. Another map will be Canal, also for gunfight. This is also a map from Modern Warfare 1, I believe. Situated in the vicinity of Vondel, Canal features cellars below the cobblestone streets, above with action occurring between the canal bridges where the water or a moored boat are useful in your tactical planning. Be ready for close quarter combats while weaving through the brewery and restaurant. Playlist, we got some new game modes. Havoc, players start with the 1 modifier at the beginning of the match. Once the squad is in the first to reach the multiple of 12 kills, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. The game will add new modifiers to the match for both teams from a pool of 14 available modifiers. Here are some examples: ammo feeder, boots off the ground, flame shot, hero landing, effective shift. So it's just gonna add like a different style of gameplay every time someone gets to a certain amount of kills. Big capture the flag. So capture the flag with season 5 is 20v20. So it's a big map and a big team battle. Gunfight variant, step to 2v2. So we got Gunfight Custom, so you can play those in your custom lobbies. Gunfight Snipers, which is going to be in season, and I'm actually excited for this because I do love to snipe. Armored Gunfight, need more protection during your 2v2 skirmishes. The Welcome to Armored Gunfight, a variation of fan favorite mode, featuring gunfights worlds with one. Each squad mate comes to the fight with 150 HP of armor, 100 health, and no replacement plates or health regen. So it's just gonna be armored gunfight, which you already have your armor built in, and you gotta go and get the kills. A bunch of bug fixes that were definitely needed. And there's a bunch of changes to the ranked play. I haven't touched this in a while. It looks like they made a bunch of changes to the competitive settings, restrictions, to the weapons that are coming out. So these are going to be implemented to that. Also the win rewards. So you guys can take a look at this and see what the changes will be for ranked play. Looks like you get some weapon skins for reaching 250 top, for reaching top 250. Warzone 2.0, battle mode, battle royale, resurgence, plunder, and lockdown. The patch notes are detailed below. Season 5, weekend of August 2nd, battle royale. So it looks like it's on a rotational map. Ranked Al-Mazrah trios, Al-Mazrah solo squads, Vandal duos trios, Resurgence Vandal squads, etc. etc. Map rotations will occur every 15 minutes and include both Vandal and Ashika. So that's actually pretty nice. That way the maps are in rotation and you just don't play the same map over and over again. As a reminder, we will continue to rotate modes in and out of the playlist on a weekly basis. For updates on the playlist and other scheduled events, check out the Warzone Trello board. Here's some modes: Fort, Resurgence, Al-Bagra Fortress, and its greater surroundings will be added to the Resurgence map rotation. Armored Royale, so same thing. Looks like you're gonna have the MRAP to use inside Battle Royale, and looks interesting. Some general changes: play again, matchmaking, quality of life change. So now you can see your matchmaking status symbol during the play again loading screen. Champions Quest. So this is the one where you get the elements and you create a nuke. So players now have to hold all available elements in the progress the timer while locating them. So you have to hold them. You can't just put them somewhere. Al-Mazrah Battle Royale, player count. All squad sizes on Al-Mazrah Battle Royale have their player counts reduced to 100, down from 150. So that's, I think it's just hard to find 150 players, so they just reduced it to 100. That's fine. Ranked still remains at 150. Thus far, we've reintroduced several second chance mechanics, including new ones, albeit scarcely due to concerns of making the mid-game feeling claustrophobic and dragging out of the climax of the match. In Season 5, we're dialing up the second change mechanics. Gulag Kit Redeploy Pack Reinforcement Player reduced buyback prices so that the players will be able to reduce, so that the players are able to return to the war zone more often at the same time. We're reducing the number of players across the core battle royale modes, which will prevent match feeling too chaotic, but provide improved matchmaking times, faster pre-game lobbies. So yeah, it's just so it doesn't feel as chaotic, but also shorten wait times. Gameplay changes, so you got a bunch of gameplay changes for the 3 game modes there and the maps. Al-Mazrah Battle Royale, so you have the MRAP in season. It is disabled in solos and ranked play, which makes sense because if you were just using this the whole time, you'd probably win. Then this is the buy station changes. So they have limited stock row for new items. This is the Champions Quest bundle that if you win for getting a Champions Quest completion. So you gotta collect the 3 elements, plant them, and defend them so the nuke can go off. Get rewards, get a calling card, weapon sticker, emblem, weapon charm, and the skin blueprint. Adjustments to all the game modes and all the maps. These are a bunch of changes that you guys can look at and see if you enjoy that. I do see that the buyback price is reduced from 4,000 to 3,000, which is actually pretty nice if you're playing a squad. Circle timing, the delay time before the first movement of the gas is now 90 seconds, down from 220, which is a very nice improvement. It just felt like it took too long for the circle to close. The circle size will be the size of the initial circle. This is not changing rank play. A lot of changes just to core, Warzone and DMZ and all the game modes. You have a win streak tracker, total ammunition count, total squad cash. We'll give you a little squad widget. So there's going to be a bunch of changes to DMZ as well. They're all under attack. Battle rage between the existing factions and a new threat, Coney. Both sides will be fighting with everything they got. Calling in kill streaks is what is known in active combat zones. Intel suggests that higher quality supplies and gear are more present in active combat zones compared to faction areas. In Al-Mazrah, all cartel are KIA within the Kosheh complex. Coney found it, completely gutted it, and found some additional hidden tunnels under the city. We have also lost Building 21 to the Coney group. With your help, we can get it back. So we had Building 21 from the story, but they took it back when they attacked us. It looks like we got some new field upgrades as a disguise, so you can put a mask on, I believe, and you can cover yourself. Battle revive, so we got a battle revive mixed with pure rage, battle rage. Self revive box, we got some new equipments as a Kua mask or rebreather. You can go underwater, rebreathe, and keep swimming so you don't get shot. We got some new missions for DMZ, which is going to be nice. Due to recent developments in Al Mazrah, Shadow Company is allied with operators across exclusion zones. However, friendly fire will not be tolerated, and this group will become hostile if provoked. Oh, and then just a bunch of bug fixes. It looks like a big change for Season 5. Missed you guys a lot, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.